Welcome to Module 3. This chapter is entitled Broadcast Media in the 21st Century. At the end of this module, you are expected to identify different types of media users, identify different types of media technologies, and explore current practices in the broadcast industry. This material will discuss the following: understanding media, media technologies, and 21st century broadcasting. So, let's get started. With the advent of technology, we look at the internet and its role in communication and information transfer. As technology develops, what society needs is understanding media, its operation, and importance in the society. This includes its evolution to become a better platform in transferring information and communication. For many years, stakeholders made efforts to advance public media literacy with the hopes of transforming passive consumers to critical active media users. Theories have identified two types of audience living in the digital age: the digital native and digital immigrant. Digital natives inhabited the terrain of internet from childhood. They tend to be impressive multitaskers and jugglers of information in all forms from different sources. The opposite of the natives are the digital immigrants, who have initially known a world without email, mobile phones, and instant messaging. They came from an age dominated by single, one-at-a-time source material such as books. Whether a person is a native or an immigrant, media literacy involves understanding the transition of traditional media to new media does not happen overnight. To gain further understanding, let's have a look at what really is new media. New media goes beyond the concept of computer devices and the internet. Any information delivered through digital means is considered part of new media. This includes interconnected wireless communication devices and the use of an external storage device. It is improper to dismiss new media as better than traditional media. It is also improper to use the term old media, since new media is not meant to live behind traditional, but rather upgrade it. New media has only encompassed new ways of processing, storing, and distributing information. New media as a progressing platform will simply not exist without traditional media. New media is only a term used to distinguish the use of more advanced technology that is not present when traditional media was at its peak. According to Merriam-Webster Online, the word convergence is the merging of distinct technologies, industries, or devices into a unified whole. Traditional and new media technologies are still utilized side by side in most of the creative industries today. These two are converged to produce better quality media content. Talk about convergence. The first form of convergence is in terms of technological tools. Electronic devices like mobile phones and tablet computers signify convergence of the traditional and new media, as these devices include the features of traditional mobile phones but could also function as a TV or movie screen, a voice recorder, a camera, a music player, and even a mini computer. The smartphone's function as an information and communication technology makes the device multimedia in nature. Multimedia also refers to the way a single media product could contain several forms of media content, like film, which has both audio and video. It also pertains to one specific company doing business in various fields, such as ABS-CBN, which produces contents for television, film, print, and music. Big media corporations always try to gain profit out of existing content. These corporations are known as media conglomerates. They own smaller companies that produce different types of media, which when working together produce synergy. In the 21st century, conglomerates use their smaller companies to tell a story and promote it across various media. This movement is called transmedia, the next level to synergy. With a platform served by the internet, the digitization of specific ICTs has influenced the way media content is created and delivered. In her book, author Olivia Linsangan-Cantor stressed that once your equipment's internet connectivity is enabled, it becomes a gateway to many online avenues. Example are the pictures and videos that are taken using mobile devices can be uploaded and immediately shared online. Another example of intersecting technology is the SLR or single lens reflex camera, which has now been upgraded to DSLR or digital single lens reflex system. As footages and still shots are now electronic and stored using memory cards, they can be uploaded and reviewed faster, as opposed to celluloid film, which requires processing. So now, let us have a look at some of the bigger examples of intersecting traditional and new media. Before the internet, whenever a reporter covers a news item, he or she writes a story and proposes it to the editor for approval. It goes without saying that not all items get approved for printing. The internet made it possible for stories to be published by independent writers without the approval of a higher-ranking person. This process is referred to as weblog or simply blogging. A blog is a website maintained by one person where commentaries and personal experiences, events, photos, or videos are posted. It is also interactive since it allows readers to leave a comment. Some may even refer to them as online journals. The broadcast equivalent of blogging is referred to as podcasting. It was originally a feature of Apple's iPod to download audio programs for later listening. Because of its popularity, podcasting soon found its way out of iPod's jurisdiction and into the vast world of new media. Podcasting can be radio-themed or exclusively audio, or television-themed, which includes video. Last one in our list is online video streaming, in which most popular platforms are YouTube and Netflix. Gone are the days when one has to run to the local video rental store to enjoy a good movie at home. You can now watch them on demand without even having to step out of the door. Plus, YouTube is user content based. It entices users to post their own content such as films, shows, or music videos for the rest of the world to watch. With a growing demand for business and the user creativity that comes with new features, it wouldn't be surprising for new platforms to rise in the future. What's important is keeping up with the trends and assuring literacy in the fields. For time may come, these new platforms will become essential tools for communication. That ends our Module 3.